Hey everybody, thank you for coming back. This is John. I'm the host of the Witching Hour podcast. I'm here tonight to talk to you about a small film that I watched over the course of the weekend that is actually relatively new. Um, Name of the film is Everyone is Going to Die. How can you not at least want to look into that? Read a little bit into it, maybe watch a trailer, maybe catch a couple minutes of it, see if it keeps you awake for the first 10, 20 minutes. Well, I did all of that, and it did. Um, Everyone is Going to Die was released this past March, March of 2025 in the Netherlands, where the origin of this film is from. Um, Film is directed by Craig Tui. It is the story of a very rich entrepreneurial father. He's having his weekend with his daughter to celebrate her 16th birthday. Um, Daddy and daughter don't get along that well. Parents are separated. Now, over there, they must call it something different other than a divorce. They are just separated because later on in the film, you find out they have been separated for 5 years. That's a long time just to be separated and not divorced. Maybe they do things different across the pond, whatever, doesn't matter. Um, the young girl is dropped off at his beyond beautiful, very secluded home. Um, Before having done so, he is waking up, cleaning the house, slapping the ass of a blonde who was tied up in his bed, asleep, shooing her out, cleaning up the wine from the night before, dusting off the cocaine lines that were left on the table. So obviously, Dad is living high on the high life now that he is no longer married, obviously for 5 years. Um, Cleaning the house to for the arrival of his daughter for her 16th birthday. He's very conceited, very cocky, very meticulous, let's say. He loves his daughter, but is you first feel it when she first comes in the house, sits on the couch, takes her shoes off, and just kind of sets them there on the floor. And immediately, put those in your room immediately. So that kind of sets the tone between the two of them. So it is a few minutes later. He is calling up to her and saying, "Hey, what do you want to do for dinner tonight?" And she's like, "Let me guess, Italian." And he says, "Hey, how does Italian sound?" So right then and there, you automatically get the feel that every visit is the same steps over and over and over, and that their relationship really doesn't go any farther other than just father and daughter physically spending time together, not meaningful time, just being together, and that is it. Shortly after they figure out the dinner plans, um, she's back downstairs. They're at the dining room table, and with a smile on his face, he pulls out a card and a gift bag for her, of which she's kind of in disgust over. And because she already kind of has what it's given to him, and he's like, "Well, this is top of the line, blah blah blah." He's like, "You know what? I don't even care. I got the receipt. Take it back. Buy whatever the fuck you want." They're face to face at the table. She kind of goes like this and says, "Dad, there's someone out in the yard behind you." And sure enough, there is. Long black trench coat, turns around, wearing a pretty fucked up looking mask, and offers card of some kind, a letter. The dad tells the daughter to go into the other room. As she turns around, here comes through the front door another trench coat, another mask, This one talks. Hey, we're here for the party, the birthday party. Great big present we bought. Don't you want to open it up? Sets it down on the table, opens it up, and boom, 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 there's a shotgun. They know the daughter's name, so they're here for her birthday, her 16th birthday. Now, here's what I like the most about this story. Father and daughter are victims to a home invasion, and it is not by men at all. I like that turning point. I really do, because that shows the vulnerability of characters. It shows the strength of characters that are always, I mean, let's face it, show me another true home invasion film where it is being held by women, only women. And if so, it's against a male figure. Now, Dad he's not a huge guy, but he's fit, he's in shape. I don't know, the girl's 13, so he's probably in his earliest 40s. Well off, security in the house imaginable, blah 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 blah. Um, the story moves along at a really good pace. They take the two of them from room to room. The father is automatically assuming that they are there for money. Automatically, I don't have a safe. Oh, no, 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 no. We know who you are. You're a developer. Oh, so that's what this is all about. You guys are here to rob me of the riches from, he's a contractor, he's a builder. So now they want him to transfer money from accounts to accounts and so forth. So while I'm enjoying the film, I'm kind of waiting for something. Now they find the little sex toy box um, that Dad has. They pointed to it thinking that must be the cash box. Well, they flipped it upside down and there's whips and chains and dildos and everything else that makes a good Friday night party. Um, and of course, this is all being shown in front of the 16-year-old girl who is trying to look away, trying to be strong, trying to also, you can see the reality in her eye, the pain in her eye that this is her father, the father that she doesn't know, that the father that, doesn't love her, the pain in her eyes, not just because of these people that are holding her at gunpoint and mentally abusing them. It's what's coming out of their father's life. That starts to play a very, very key element in this film. Throughout the movie, the young girl is unscathed. Dad is kind of put through the ringer to embarrass him, to emotionally and mentally torture him. And meanwhile saying, please, not in front of my daughter, not in front of my daughter. And tears are just running down her eyes with embarrassment and the fear. Because again, there is still a shotgun being pointed at the two of them. The one downfall to this film that I started picking up on relatively quick, of the two that host the home invasion, they are both women, as I have mentioned. One does not take her mask off, nor does she speak until about 3/4 of the way through, when she reveals herself to the young girl when she has to use the bathroom, and she takes her to it. At that time, while going to the bathroom, she sees cut marks up and down her thighs. The woman, with a tear in her eye, unmasks and has been severely beaten about her face. And she shows her forearm or her underarm, and it is just completely scovered. Hundreds of cut marks. So the two of them actually almost have a bonding moment, if you will. kind of good to know. Because this is still a relatively new film, I'm not going to give the ending away. Um, it wasn't that it was hard to watch. It wasn't that it was gory. It was the twists and the turns of events of who these women are, who he is, who he was, the ties, the real truths and reasons of why they were there for them, why they knew it was that young lady's birthday and her 16th birthday at that all comes into play. The lady with the shotgun basically becomes a film director, if you will, and directs the father and the other woman that is with her doing the home invasion to create a scene. And it is then when she unmasks in front of him, and the two of them are forced to perform a scene in front of this woman. And yes, forced to in front of his daughter. The very ending is very sad. Um, the twist on it was, oh shit. Literally, oh shit. You start picking up on clues here and there that there's some kind of a tie that binds them together. There's a reason why he was picked, and again, why they knew it was her birthday and so forth. But never did I fucking expect this. My jaw was basically on my coffee table, and I was kind of like, ugh. Yeah. Um, is it going to win any Oscars? No. Was the acting in the film good? Yes, it actually was pretty good. Um, do I recommend the film? Yes, by all means. As a matter of fact, Rotten Tomatoes actually gave it a 94, whereas IMDb only gave it a 3.8. 3.8. So there's a huge difference in there. You think home invasion films, you think right away, you're like, this is going to be a nasty movie. And it leads you down that dark rabbit hole emotionally, but it doesn't quite get to that. I have seen some that I don't even want to think about, don't ever want to have to rewatch again. This is not one of those films. This is a payback film by all means, with a definite, deep seated meaning to why. Um, Everyone is going to die, definitely needs to be watched. I watched it. Where did I watch it? Tubi, as a matter of fact. I do believe it's streaming on a couple other locations, but man, definitely check the film out. Again, it's not going to be a blockbuster film, but I definitely highly recommend that you watch it. If for no other reason, it's got great production value. Oh my God. Um, there's a Faith No More song, and which really surprised me because of the value of the film. I'm thinking you would never expect to hear a well-known artist song being played, and the needle went down on a record, and instantly, boom! It was honestly one of my favorite songs that the band does. I've been a fan of them for years, since I was 17, and I'm now 50, whatever. You don't ask a man that question. Um, I've been a fan of theirs for a long time, so hearing the song really added to the scene also. And it brought a huge smile to my face. Anyhow, it did not hold back with embarrassing the dad. There are films that have gone farther graphically. Graphically is the difference in this. It didn't need to do certain elements and make it a huge gore fest to get its point across. It was more of an emotional trip, especially being as how the young daughter was forced to watch it. Um, Anyhow, everyone is going to die. Definitely check it out. Let me know what you think. Have you seen it yet? Have you not seen it yet? Let me know down below, and then hit the subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. I've got a couple great fucking interviews coming up. I mean, you are going to want to stick around. Please check out my TeePublic store, the Witching Hour podcast. I got some great designs on there. Help support. I would love to see you guys wearing a shirt or one of my hoodies even. Fall is coming right around. And if you do, take a picture, send it to me. I will put you up here. I'll make you famous. Just kidding. But I would definitely appreciate it. And I will post your picture, though. Not kidding around about that shit. But all the money that I do make from it, which is like pennies on a dollar, goes to better lighting, better sound, whatever I can do to help produce a better show for you guys. All right. So thank you very much. Find me on Facebook and Instagram, and of course, right here on YouTube. Subscribe, please. This is John with the Witching Hour podcast. I'll see you guys again soon. Keep it evil.